Hi. Nifty has actually moved up quite a lot today, and probably you may be looking that the market has reversed and we are good for actually again getting into investment. Is this a reversal or it is a dead cat bounce? Should we go and buy? What should we buy? How should we trade? So these are the questions you may have in your mind. And this is Srihasha. I'm a stock market trader, investor, and a mentor. I help you to understand about the market and how to invest. And let me tell you what is going to happen for tomorrow. So tomorrow is okay. Sorry, I have made a mistake here. Today is 23rd. So it is tomorrow. Okay, let me actually just make the changes. So tomorrow, 24th of November, what is going to happen? So let's actually look at the support and resistances for 24th of November for both Nifty as well as for Bank Nifty. So let's understand, guys. See, market has been the biggest challenge. If you see just one day before, market fell down almost around 500 points. And today we have recovered from the bottom around 300 points. So what actually is happening in the market? Is it that the reversal has come or not? That is something which we have to ask ourselves. See, as of now, I don't expect that the market has really taken it has definitely taken a support and given a bounce. A reversal, is it happened or not? It is subject to how things are going to happen in the coming days. If I look at the FI data, it is still on the sell mode. They have been continuously selling. So if this is going to continue, I don't think it is easy for the market to sustain at the current level. It is going to take some more time for the market to actually start becoming more stable. If you are expecting some trending kind of a market, I don't expect that to happen. Probably the bounce will come, it will stay for a day or maximum two, and again it will start actually coming down. So that is what is going to happen until unless market is going to form a base, start getting more buying and then bounce, then only I think there could be some sustained things. See, like we had the sideways kind of a movement at the higher level, so we should have a sideways kind of movement at the lower level, and there only the accumulation can happen. According to what I see at this point of time, we are not seeing any reversal pattern as such, but definitely it has taken a good support. Now, if it can go and sustain about 18,000, then probably we can see some good buying which can come in. But the biggest challenge is even the global markets are not looking that strong as it was looking earlier. So from that perspective, I'll be neutral to sideways. That will be sideways to negative is something which probably can continue in the market for tomorrow. See, as long as we are above 17,450 to 500, as long as we can sustain 17,500, looks like the option data, the maximum pace is at 17,500. So hopefully for at least tomorrow, we should be able to hold on. See, expiry is day after tomorrow. So if on today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, any point of time, if 17,500 is broken, then expect same kind of fall which happened yesterday. So sorry, 2 days back, that 500 points kind of a movement, there is a very high possibility such kind of bloodbath is again possible if 17,500 is breached. So probably for tomorrow, looking at the way the market has behaved today, it's more likely to hold on to 17,500 and try to move towards the 17,600 to 650 levels. See, the biggest resistance is going to come at 700, 800 levels. So that is where the big resistance is there. Currently, bulls are trying to hold on to 17,200, 300, 400, 500. They have actually given a good amount of support. We have seen some good put writing happening, and the open interest has built up. They have not covered their put writing, which is suggesting that at least for tomorrow, they are going to take the markets on the higher side. But will they be able to sustain is a question. So there is a possibility of definitely a bounce which is going to happen, but at these levels ideally we need to actually move out of the market and wait. and see if the sustained buying is going to come. If sustained buying is going to come, now the main resistance is going to be 17,700, 800, where there is still a lot of call writing which is there. Until unless that is being moved out, until calls are being actually they don't cover the calls, I am not very sure, at least for this expiry market, to go beyond that. It's quite difficult because the entire month there has been sell on rise which has happened, and I think this is going to continue here also. The rise is going to come probably, like we saw today, some 300 points move, probably another 100 points move is definitely possible in the market. But after that, sustenance is the big challenge. For Bank Nifty, let's look at this. For Bank Nifty also, if we look at the maximum pains for Bank Nifty is also at 37,300 levels. So 37,200, 300, 37,000 onwards, there is some good amount of put writing which has happened. We can see in the Bank Nifty also. 37,000 is place where there's 100 DMA. So it is trying to take some support. Now, if this support is also not going to hold, then there is a much bigger sell-off which can come in Bank Nifty. So we have to be very, very careful. So now main challenge is now 37,500 and 37,700. These are the important levels you need to watch out, because 37,700, 750 levels, that is a place from where there was a big fall which had happened. So that was a very strong resistance, and I was expecting that to become a very strong support. Now, until unless we don't sustain above 17,000, 37,700 and hold on, and continued buying is not going to come, I don't expect that Bank Nifty has a possibility of moving higher. So we have to be seeing how actually market is going to behave after that. That is very important. Currently, looking at the option chain, the way the data has been present, so 37,300, that's a very important level you need to look at. At this point of time, probably market can open with a gap up or probably positive in the morning, and there could be some good amount of buying interest like what happened yesterday. Sorry, today. It can continue in the first half. Definitely, there's a very high possibility to continue in the first half, as long as US market is not going to close anything negative. I don't expect, as long as it's flat to positive closing in the US market should be good enough. European market have actually also shown some weakness today. So that is something which is a big concern. So since the European market is also, if you see, there was a gap down today in the European market and is trading below 20 DMA. So there is a possibility some bounce will come there also, but again, all the global markets are looking a little dicey, and from that perspective, we should be more cautious. The long positions, preferably you are trying to buy anything at the dips, exit whenever you get some profits and move out, or keep a tight stop loss, because sustenance of this move is a big challenge. So it can definitely give a bounce. As I said, the levels to watch out, these levels, as long as it is above these levels, it is going to sustain, then probably there could be some more buying, some more upside is possible. But if these levels are broken, then expect the market to again fall, and there could be a much severe fall which can happen. Probably there is a very high possibility we may test our 200 DMA also. So all those things are possible in the market. Market is going to be more sideways to negative in the coming days. There will be, market is more of a sell on rise at this point of time. I don't expect the market to, the buying can start only when we are able to sustain these levels. As I told you, above 17,800, we need to actually sustain. Buying has to come. We need to hold on, and it needs to continue. So only then we can probably see, and still that resistances are all still all there at 18,000, 18,200, 300. All those places are still there. So what happens is, if we have to go with a good bank, I still don't have that conviction, because currently what is happening is see, though there is a good amount of correction which has happened in Bank Nifty, but that it is still, whenever the bounce comes, the follow through buying is not coming, which is a big challenge. See, whenever that bounce comes, we need to have a follow through buying. That is where actually bulls should show some confidence. We are not seeing that confidence coming, whether it is in Nifty or in Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty actually is much more weaker compared to Nifty. And for Nifty, it's very important for us to sustain that 17,800 level. So until that is not going to happen, there is a challenge. Now, the IT index is one thing which was actually looking better off today. If you see, Infosys was gap down. So looking at that, probably IT may also start falling. So IT may not support, probably pharma may support a little bit, metal may move up a little bit, but we have to see whether it is going to sustain that, because there's a big sell-off which has come in metals. Probably metals and IT have some possibility of giving some support, but if it cannot sustain, then there's a big challenge. So this is my view on the market, guys. If you're liking this information, whatever I'm sharing with you, go ahead, like this video, subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon. See you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you.